Okay, so it is time for us to go live and to say a very
Mhm.
good morning to you and to everybody joining us online via Facebook or YouTube. Doesn't matter. But in studio, we have got Glynis and Shanaaz. Let's start with you, Shanaaz, if you don't mind. We'd love to just hear a little bit about your personal testimony. Shanaaz?
Hi, good day, everybody. I'm a little bit nervous. My
No,
name
don't
is
be.
my name is Shanaaz, and I am a recovering addict. I have been in addiction for 23 years. Today, I sit here and I have done a drug addiction recovery program that was offered because I hit rock bottom a few months ago. I think it's on the 3rd of April. I ended up on the street through my usage, and I was brought to the doors of Living Hope um, due to me being on the street, the haven that I was. Uh, I actually went there and they offered to uh, assist me in my situation, which was I was in denial for so long. And since I came to Living Hope, I started this journey. Uh, I am from another religion, and I've had some kind of spiritual awakening where I was brought to this door for some reason. There's just no explanation how, why. But um, I ended by Living Hope, and there I went through this process of having to find out how deep I was in and how my life was unmanageable and I couldn't do anything for myself anymore. And through my higher power, which I forgotten about, got to learn and find out, and through the staff of Living Up, which assisted me, and I was such an angry person. And today I can say it, I lied to myself for so many years. And now I've attained all these tools that they provided me with so I could implement and it in my life. And today I would walk out there and I will be able to execute that in my life for the rest of my life.
That is beautiful.
Because without the power of my higher power, then I wouldn't have been here or
Mm.
done what I can now today. Even sitting here, I
Right.
feel like I want to shatter into pieces now. But yeah, and then I have my little prayer I wrote. I'm not good at prayers yet because I literally forgot my maker. I forgot about that he existed, and I learned to. I've got to walk in the light now. And Living Up have brought me there, given me the tools, and I will implement them in my life. So my little prayer is, dear Father, up in heaven, I'm so sorry I made a mess of my life. Please forgive me, strip me from my pride, and make me courageous. I know that only I know that only you have the power to change my life. And I've surrendered, and you have control of my will and my life forever now on. Amen.
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 Sure. That's beautiful. Thank you, Shanaz. Thank you for just sharing so vulnerably. Really, really appreciate it. So, yeah, not many dry eyes in the
Mm.
studio.
Mm.
But so beautiful. Glynis, you also have a beautiful testimony. Will you share for us, please?
Hi, yes, morning. I started my journey with crystal meth about 16 years ago, I think. I've destroyed family members. I have stolen. I've lied. I've manipulated. I have a fantastic, awesome mother. She turns 89 this year. Her prayer for me was that one day she'd get her daughter back. And she's been praying for many, many years. I have two gorgeous children and an amazing, stunning little granddaughter um, that have put up with my lies and things for years and kept on taking me back and forgiving me and giving me a chance. My life came to an end where I hit rock bottom on the 11th of September last year, where my granddaughter actually caught me smoking in the early hours of the morning, and she did the right thing by going to tell her mom, and which is my daughter, and they told me to. They came and they found my stuff in the room again, and they threw me out. I still remember walking down the street with this attitude, yeah, well, you guys can do without me now and see how you come right. And I felt so entitled to doing what I was doing. And I lost God a long time ago. My daughter was born on the 26th of June, and she'll be 30 this year. And I lost my brother on the 27th of June, the day after she was born. And it was almost like I'd made a trade with God that if I have kids, because I got married young, I was 20, and I fell pregnant with her, when I was 24. So it was like I'd made a trade. You could take my brother if I could just get a child. So I was very angry with him for many, many years. So, I was the only child left, and my brother and I were both adopted, and we come from a loving family. My mom is absolutely amazing. I don't know what I would do without her in my life right now. I've made amends to them. They're back in my life. I went to the Haven because I was now kicked out. I had nowhere else to go. And they sent me to a program called Living Hope, which at first it was all about God and reading the Bible, and I couldn't do that. It was just too much for me, and I was angry. And slowly, with the staff there and Olivia, they got me to start reading, and I did. And I accepted God in my life on the 10th of the 10th. I had my graduation with Living Hope on the 2nd of December last year, and I couldn't invite family with me because obviously they weren't talking to me then. So I remember they would give you these little slips that you'd have to get to sign, and I hated those slips because you had to get your church to sign it, and you had to get 2 meetings a week done. And it was almost like the church looked at me as if to say, you're being forced to go. And I couldn't stand that. And I found this little church in Cork Bay Community Church, which when I walked in, invited me, and I felt like I was part of them. I was a family. So I told them I was graduating on the 2nd of December, and they said they will be with me in prayer, and that one of them would obviously come and be there. And I felt so alone at the graduation because everybody had family there and I had no one. And I was sitting there in the front of the class graduating, and here, Dr. Samango, he's the head of the Bible Institute, the most busiest man at the church and the Bible Institute, came in there to support me of all people, an ex-druggie. And he took time out of his day to come to me and to be with me and to show support for me, which was absolutely amazing. And I still can't get over that. I promised myself I wouldn't be one of those people that preach God and say, oh yes, but he's done so much for me. Because without him in my life, I wouldn't be 9 months clean, which I am. I wouldn't have my family back in my life that visit me at the Haven because I'm still in the shelter. He has come to me and spoken to me in my ear in the dorm of the shelter, and because I was still blaming my family for kicking me out. And one night I heard this voice say to me, well, if it wasn't for them, you wouldn't get to know me. And my life, I've got so much in my life right now, and I thought I always had so much, but I actually had nothing, because without God, I have got nothing. And he has been my soul. He's been everything to me. He carries me through difficult days, and trust me, recovery is not easy. It's a difficult journey. It's a hard journey. And I would never have made it alone, never. If I pray every day, I talk to him every day. I have got such an amazing amount of friends, and people in my life now that I never ever had. I was very much a loner growing up. Not a lot of friends. Whereas now I have absolutely genuine friends, people that I can count on, people that believe in me. And this journey with God is the most amazing journey of my life. And I plan on carrying this forward to people that are still suffering out there.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
I wrote a little prayer. It's in my recovery, I've been through the steps, and this was in my 3rd month. It was my prayer that I wrote, and I'm very proud of my prayer, and I read it every day. Dear God, show me the way you want me to go. Lead me on your path for me. Give me the strength to prove and show others that you are working your miracle within me. Please, dear God, let me be a walking testament of the good you have done and will keep on doing for me and those I come into contact with. Please, God, be with me for giving me employment and a place to call my own. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Sure. Thank you so much, Shanaaz. Thank you, Glynis. Absolutely beautiful just to hear your testimony of freedom from addiction. And Living Hope can be contacted via their telephone number 021 784 2800. It's been such an honor and privilege having you ladies in studio, and we look forward to another testimony from Living Hope tomorrow. So make sure you tune in tomorrow morning. Glynis, Shanaaz,
Thank you.
thank you,
Thank you.
and
Thank
God
you.
bless you, ladies.
Thank
Thank
you
you